I attended Covenant University. Yeah. Oh gosh, getting so emotional. Yeah, I'm still getting to know this guy. Like, we're not even like, we're just getting to know ourselves. And he comes along with all his nephews and nieces, and I'm like, what's going on? So another question. What we're doing? Hey, come on, see. What we're doing? Hey, come on, see. What we're doing? Hey, come on, see. Okay. So let's get into character. I feel like all right. Subscribe to Mommy's channel. Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you guys are seeing me for the first time, hi. Today we're going to be doing I want to say Q&A. I'm going to be answering some of your questions. We're going to be interacting. We're going to be sharing some insights, some details, some information, juicy conversation. Yeah. So if you guys are interested, stick around and let's get right into this video. So it has definitely been a while since we kind of like sat down to do like a chit chat video. I think I might just get into chit chat, get ready with me. It's like hair videos, makeup videos, and just talk about life issues and all of that stuff. So today like I said, we're going to be answering some of your juicy, amazing questions. The first question is, how old are you, please? I've said this in one of my previous videos, but I'm going to say it again. I am 29 years old. I'm going to be turning 30 later this year. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I feel like my 30s are going to be like hot mom, who's that girl, that woman, wealth, elevated. Yeah, and I honestly cannot wait. Next up, what did you study in the university, and what will you be doing if not for YouTube? Oh wow. So my first degree was I studied marketing in my first degree, and management and international business in my second degree. That's my MSc, right? And if I wasn't doing YouTube, what would I be doing? Gosh, for some funny reasons, right? I always wanted to be in the media, right? So maybe I would have been in the media in, I don't know what capacity it would have been, but maybe that could have been one direction my life would have turned towards. Or I would have been working with like a global organization, because I saw myself in that light, to be honest with you. Which uni did you attend for your first degree? So I attended Covenant University. Yeah. All my eagles out there soaring, you guys are amazing. Definitely an experience. See, you should have shiggy. No. I'm not going to talk about that, but maybe in a different story, I'll share like my experiences with like Covenant University, things that we did, rules that we broke and kind of got away with. CU was, this could be like an entire video on its own. Let me know that in the comment section if you guys would be interested. I don't know, but yeah. So, just want you to know that there are so many people like me who you've been inspiring, and the thought of that is so insane, to think that in my own little world, in my own little room, creativity head, I'm able to share insights and knowledge with a lot of people who have been inspired by them. I mean, it's so wild how content can really change lives of people that are creating and also those that are consuming. And I don't take it for granted, and I don't take you guys for granted. So it really makes me happy. My girl, it really makes me happy to know that, you know, this is impactful. So let's move on to another question. Come on, let's go. What were the most important things you looked out for in your man before you accepted? Ooh, okay. We're going there. All right. Okay, so one thing that I definitely looked out for, because I'm such an independent person, I wanted someone who would treat me well the way that I would treat myself, right? Yeah, something that I noticed from when we were still courting, my husband and I, it was so undeniable how much he loved his family, but also how much he loved his nieces and nephews. Still loves them. I say love, but yeah, how much he loves them. And I remember, I want to say the second date we went on, I didn't expect this, right? Because I'm still like, okay, I'm still getting to know this guy. Like, we're not even like, we're just getting to know ourselves. And he comes along with all his nephews and nieces, and I'm like, what's going on? And it kind of made me see a different side of him. And I'm at that moment, I'm like, wow, this guy would be such an amazing father. And he is. So that was something I wanted. So, I love the way he treats me. Oh my gosh, getting so emotional. And I also wanted someone that I could see myself with in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Again, bear in mind that 10 years from now, my personality will change. 20 years from now, my personality will change. And as time goes on, I'm going to change and he's going to change. So I wanted to see myself with someone who, irrespective of all those changes, I still kind of see myself with you in the next 70, 100 years to come, right? So that was very much important for me. I didn't mind finances, but I wanted someone who was driven. And if you know anything about my husband, he's the most driven person that I've ever met in my life. He's so like, he is, I'm the brains, he's the force. I don't know if that makes sense, but he's also the brains as well. But he's the reason why I'm still on YouTube and why I continue on YouTube. And I was doing YouTube because I saw the potential as of then. This was like 7 years ago, but the potential was not potential in And I remember I quit a couple of times and I stopped doing YouTube because I'm like, okay, money is not coming now. I need the money now. I need to grow now. And I remember he just, listen, I give him all the accolades. He was just like pushing me, like, you know what, you can't stop. Like, he saw something in me that I saw in myself, but I needed someone to really see and let me know that my contents were valid and my uniqueness was valid, right? And that I had something to offer, right? Hype me up, he'll hype me up, he'll drive me, he'll tell me, you know what you do? Wake up every morning, act like you're going to work, wake up in the morning, film. And I actually started doing it and I still do it today. Wake up in the morning, act like YouTube is your 9 to 5. I feel like sometimes we give other people our time, our energy, more than we give ourselves. And I'm saying it's relating to, like, if you have a 9 to 5, right? You're probably waking up by 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., right? And you're going to work, you're getting ready to work, and then you're working, and then you're coming back by like 6 p.m. or 5 p.m., right? 9 to 5, I don't know. Yeah. Now, imagine if you put that energy towards yourself and towards your business or your path or whatever it is, or YouTube. Imagine waking up every day as a YouTuber, waking up every day at 7 a.m. for instance, doing your makeup, doing your hair, getting ready. Once it's 9 a.m. you're filming, you're creating content, and then you're editing, and then you're doing everything. Imagine doing that consistently every single day. Treat YouTube like it is your 9 to 5 job, and I can almost guarantee that you'll see results, right? So he told me to do that, and I started off doing that, and I wasn't seeing results. I quit again. I can't lie to you guys. I quit again. Like, I didn't quit, I just stopped it because I feel like, I'm putting so much energy into this, I'm not seeing any results. And then he would tell me, go back. There's so much opportunity when it comes to being an entrepreneur and all of that. So I'll go back and then I'll try again. And I did that a couple of times till I actually had my breakthrough and I actually started seeing results and all that. So yeah, that was it. He was so driven and he drives me like he drives till date. He's the opposite of me. He's extroverted, I'm introverted. And in the room, you probably would not know that I exist. You might sense my aura, but you will not hear my voice. On the other hand, if you walk into a room, the first voice you're hearing is my husband's voice because he is that person. He's the life of the party. He's the MC. He's the hype man. He's the guy. And I feel like we just kind of create a balance, if that makes sense. Oh, something I did not mention was one of the things that I noticed about him when we first met was his level of, what this video now turned to how we met, or yeah, but something else I forgot to mention was his humor. My guy, you will be laughing if you know him. Like I said, he's like the MC, he's like the I'm just say MC, he's like the hype man. He would make you laugh for Africa. And when I first met him, he came like, you know who I am. And I brought him down like, hey, look at me. I'm not one of those street girls that you can use flashy. And then he came down to my level, and then like I got to really know him. And then he was just the funniest person. I would be laughing like an idiot. I still laugh like an idiot. And I love that about him because he brings out that. Just makes me happy, to be honest with you. So I don't think you know 100% if you're ready for marriage. But I wasn't ready for marriage, right? But I knew that, okay, if at all I'm doing it with this person, I think I'll be good. How do you stay consistent as a mom on YouTube? I don't have a child yet. It is hard. There are a lot of things I could say when it comes to consistency, but what I've learned from my life happens. We stay Don't get distracted. I'm not gonna get distracted. Don't distract. It is hard. Obviously, it will be hard, but the thing about life is you need to just keep pushing and you need to get through it. Something I've learned about life in general is compromise and prioritization, right? And I've learned that the moment I started prioritizing YouTube as something that I really wanted to do, so it came like top of my list, like top 3 things I needed to do, I needed to grow, I needed to like focus on. I started off seeing results, right? Persistence is, I don't know, it's something that you have to build, because life will throw nails at you, life will throw stones at you, hammer at you, a newborn baby at you. There will be a million and one reasons to stop, to not progress, to kind of give yourself excuses and to procrastinate. But it's left for you to kind of hone in on what you really want, focus on it and deliver and keep showing up, right? So how do I stay consistent? I stay consistent by not giving myself excuses, right? Hey, here I am filming this video regardless of what's going on in my personal life, and it just goes to show like your level of dedication, determination, persistence, and, you know, motivation towards what you are targeting or what you're focused on, right? So that's my advice for you. Just keep your head straight, kind of see the end result of what you want, visualize yourself in that space, in that realm, and work towards it. So the next question goes, how do you juggle business, influencing, YouTube, family, and other stuff? Okay, so I used to think, or I used to be one of those people who used to kind of try to find a balance with motherhood, with like marriage, with life, with career, with business, with content creation. And I would create like a system, a strategy, what I need to do now, what I need to do now. But let me tell you, in as much as those things kind of help you become more efficient, more productive, you can never be spot on in terms of having all those strategies work for you 100% of the time. And in life, with this kind of life that we are in, we have to improvise along the way. But something you should always have is a set of priorities. Like I said, you have a list of things that are top priorities and least priorities to you, and focus on the ones that are top, right? As long as you are showing up in each aspect of your life, then that is enough. Do all you can do, pray to God, and let God handle the rest, because life will keep lifing you. There's nothing you can do about it, you know. So another question. What we're doing, hey, come on, sing. What we're doing, hey, come on, sing. What we're doing, hey, come on, sing. I came on here looking like a slay mama. Now, slay mama in the trash, because this girl has eaten my hair and she is still trying to my hair and she is still trying to. What are you doing? Oh! What's that? What was that? What was that? Is it playtime? Oh. You ask, how is motherhood? This is motherhood. I want to start my own YouTube, and I'm starting from 0 subscribers. Do you think I'll get subscribers? To be honest with you, I feel like people say this a lot, but the sky is big enough for everyone, right? YouTube is also big enough for everyone. I feel like if you're putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of love into what you're doing, into the content you're creating, then it just takes time. It's not going to be easy. It's gonna take a while, and not everyone has that zeal, has that persistence, has that dedication, and a little bit of motivation to keep creating regardless of the outcome they are seeing, right? I mean, it takes someone who is truly dedicated and who is passionate about creating, right? So my what I'm saying is, go into it expecting the best, but be prepared for the worst. Know that if whatever you're putting in, you're gonna have something out of it, right? Whether it's subscribers, whether it's money, whether it's personal growth. People don't actually know this, but beyond the vanity matrix, YouTube and creating content is a self institution on its own, right? What's that self institution? It's an institution of its own that teaches you things that you cannot learn until you practicalize, right? Things like scripting, planning, research. The skills I have learned on this platform, I can 100% apply to any organization, any industry in this world, and it's so insane. So think beyond subscribers, think more of yourself, and so think more of yourself and the impact that you can make long term. Girl, oh girl, what did I do to you? This is my life. See, like, she could frustrate me sometimes, but when she smiles, when she gives me that little bit of smile, look at that. When she says, "Mommy, look at my smile," it makes everything worth it, right? Yeah. What's the best camera for a beginner that wants to do vlogs? Okay. What is it? Okay, I think she wants to sleep. I'll be back. So if I'm being 100% honest with you, two things I'll pick from this question are you're a beginner and you want to vlog and you're looking for a camera. The best one that I would recommend would be like a compact camera, like the Sony ZV-1 or Sony ZV-1 Mark II, right? And the reason I say that is because if you're a beginner, you want something that is easy to maneuver, easy to walk around with, easy to learn, easy to vlog with. Because sometimes I find that when people are trying and start off with creating, they get so like into the gears and the technical aspect that sometimes they overwhelm themselves with a lot of things they need to get: the lenses, the camera, all of that. Listen, I remember when I was trying to vlog maybe like 3 years ago, when I was trying to get into vlogging and lifestyle content creation, I got myself a Sigma 16mm lens, which is absolutely beautiful. The camera I'm using right now, I'm using the Canon M6 Mark II, by the way. I've been using this camera for the past, I want to say 3 years, and it's been so amazing so far. And I got myself a Rode microphone. I got myself a tripod. Like, everything was just too bulky. If you know anything about the Sigma 16mm lens, I'll leave it over here. It is so bulky. Like, it is so bulky, it is so heavy that you cannot vlog with it around, because again, you'll probably feel some sort of way, and depending on the location you're in, you're at, where you are vlogging, right, sometimes cameras might not be allowed. So having a bulky camera like that is not going to be easy to carry along with you on a daily, right? So yeah, if you're vlogging, think of something compact, lightweight, but also budget friendly. If you cannot afford to buy a vlogging compact camera, then just start off with your phone. I'm being honest with you, start off with your phone. When you start off with your phone and you ease your way into content creation, maybe when you get to a level whereby you're more comfortable in front of the camera, you're comfortable with camera settings, with how you look, with how you talk, how you sound, your composition and framing, all of that, then you can now advance and get a more advanced camera or a more pro camera, if that makes sense. Did you always want to have a family? Hell yes. Yes, I always wanted a family. I don't know, like, no one is a lonely island. No one should be an island. Having a family is so beautiful. Yeah, I always wanted a family. I actually wanted 4 kids. Yeah, but now that I'm in that reality of being a mom, I don't think that's feasible anymore. I don't think that's beautiful anymore because I'm doing the best I can, right? And yeah, my question is, can I start a YouTube channel with vlogs and other teachable things? Sweetheart, you can start off a YouTube channel talking about the eyes. Yeah, you can start off talking about the lips, the mouth, the nose, anything you want to do on here. It is all about you. YouTube has given you a platform to share your voice and for your voice to be heard. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. It doesn't matter what your niche is. There are a group of people who can relate to you. And I used to be so concerned about like me and life and what I'm talking about on YouTube, my content and all of that. And I just realized that I'm not the only one who advances or who changes or who adapts to situations. Other people go through changes too. I'm becoming a mom, and I know that a lot of my audience, a lot of my viewers are also becoming my mom. So does that mean I would have to hide that aspect of me? No, I'll share that because I know that as I'm growing, you guys are growing, right? I'm growing, I'm maturing, but my audience might also be growing and maturing, right? So it's good to also take note of that and don't be afraid to shift and change. Even if your audience have not grown and matured or whatever it is, you can attract a new group of people that will love you for who you are at every point in life. So know that and you are good, okay? Good. Yeah, so sweetheart, do what you need to do, what you have to do, what you can do, and no excuses. I want to start YouTube, but I'm camera shy. How do I go about it? Okay, so I just wanted to know that anyone who picks up a camera is camera shy. And we all start off that way, so it's totally okay. Now, it is okay to be camera shy, knowing that you are shy because of people's perception about you. However, it is not okay to be shy of your own perception about you, because the truth is, if you are filming, if you're recording content by yourself, you are literally talking to yourself, right? Like right now, I am just talking to my camera and no one else is here. If you can build the confidence, right, to talk to yourself, to be comfortable enough in your own skin, in your own voice, in your own appearance, and talk to yourself casually. Something I used to do, which was a little bit weird, I would say, was to talk to myself in front of a mirror. Sometimes when I'm doing some tasks, I talk to myself. I'm like, Kelechi, we've not done this, so Kelechi, we've not done this, so we've not done that, oh, we're gonna do this today, we're gonna do that today. I talk to myself. Sometimes I look crazy, I don't care, but I'm a whole person, right? I'm a whole being, and I converse with myself. But I have conversations with myself. Like now, I'm laughing at myself with myself, and there's nothing more awkward than that. But I love it. So don't be shy to speak to yourself. You are literally communicating to yourself while you're filming, and I'm doing that right now. But yeah, at the end of the day, people are going to watch it. Amazing. Think less about how people will perceive you and more about how you perceive yourself. If you feel like you're comfortable, you love yourself, you engage with yourself, you love how you look, you love how you sound, you're the bomb, then go for it. And yeah, I feel like having confidence in yourself with yourself is so important when you're creating content, right? And if you can get through your own insecurities, your own doubts, self-doubts, and I think you'll be good. Okay, so tips for aspiring entrepreneur. Don't copy. Do not copy and paste. Now, it's good to get inspired by people, by their work, by their products, but don't copy and paste their products, their ideas. Try to be innovative and try to add your own value or your own essence, because I see this all the time. People come up with like an idea. People are just watching. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? Once it works, boom, everybody starts creating it. Everybody starts replicating it, copying and pasting, right? You did not know you wanted to do that business. You had to wait for someone else to start it before it became an idea for you. Someone's asking, what camera do I use in filming my YouTube videos? I've been using this camera for the past 3 years. My baby girl is awake. And this is the Canon M6 Mark II, and I use my Sigma 30mm 1.4 lens with my Viltrox adapter. It's pretty basic setup, but I've been using this for years and it's been working for me. I feel like I'm going to upgrade maybe later this year or early next year. Would you be doing cooking videos on your channel? Ooh, yeah. Listen, I have so much ideas, but you guys will see them later on. I'm addicted to you and your channel. Keep it up. You motivate me. Mwah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How did you make a decision on what to do with your life? I feel stuck. Yeah, I don't think, I don't know. Listen, I don't know, but I felt stuck in so many phases of my life. Sometimes I still feel stuck even as of today, when it feels like you have ideas or there are things you want to do, or you're confused on what you want to do or how you want to do it, or if you're even doing the right thing at the right time. But listen, I feel like your life has happened. You're just living, right? There's a book written about you, about how you spent every single day of your life, that God has written. The chapters are closed, they are recorded, everything has done. It's just for you to live it. Whatever comes to your heart, to your mind, whatever you're passionate about, go after it. Or there are choices that you make that will alter your life, but it doesn't mean that they might be wrong choices. I'm of that opinion that life just lives, right? Life just happens. There are no wrong choices. They are just decisions that you made that may or may not have been favorable to you. It doesn't mean that they were not favorable to God, or God didn't see you do all these things before, right? So what I would say is, don't be too hard on yourself. If you're stuck, it's okay. Take a deep breath in, deep breathe out, reflect on how you've been so far, and then think of how you want to be moving forward. Think of the things that you want to do and try it out. If it doesn't work, it's okay. Try on something else again. You know, if at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. To be honest with you, there's no clock that would say, okay, once it's past 1, you're late, except you're like going to school and you have appointment, you have meetings. But with life clock, there is no lateness. There is no time that you have to, you know, get married, or maybe you have to get married by 1 o'clock and then have children by 2 o'clock and then have another husband by 3 o'clock. I know why I said that, but you know, have another kid by 5 o'clock. There are no limits to your life, right? You just have to live your life the way you want to live it. Okay? So yeah, if you feel stuck, it's okay. It happens to the best of us, but it's never too late to start something else. Even at 35, at 40, at 45, at 50, at 60, you can literally say, okay, I want to go back to school. I want to learn something. Okay, so I feel like this video might end up being longer than I had expected. Oh yeah, I've tried for today, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely film another video. If you have a question, let me know down in the comment section if we should turn this into a weekly series. Ask me, you know, conversations and liven it up a little bit. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely see you in the next one. You can hear my baby's rattle. This is my life. I will see you in the next one. Till then, make sure you stay fabulous and you stay blessed.